Hi everyone, welcome back to Corp Farm. Here we are, building our small holding in farm life. And yes, we're not contracting today. We're actually having a word with Cliff. He's very kindly, well, for a small fee of course, allowed us to borrow his some of his equipment. I.e., we've got his fend here. Let's bring it in slowly. We've got obviously the mower on the front, as you can see, and we've got the mowers on the back. What I thought, to help our, well, kind of like the cash flow situation on the farm, we'll cut one of the fields for silage. You see they got his New Holland up there with the Pottinger round baler, which we've used previously. So yeah, I thought we'd make some silage and we'd sell it. We may keep some back for ourselves, but at the moment we don't have anything that will require silage. We don't have any cows, so that's all good there. So let's just make sure we come through here safely. Ooh, it's a bit undulating there, isn't it? Now I thought, well, we've got option of 2 really. I don't want to cut both fields because we've got the field down there. And we've got this field here. Now, I suppose if we get a cut off both of these, we've still got the third field for some hay. And we've only got the 2 horses and the 6 sheep at the moment. So that'll probably be enough, actually. So we could probably get this all cut for silage, and then maybe keep some back for storage if you want to get some cows, but also sell some, bring some cash in. Might store it till winter and then try and sell it in winter when obviously people, if it's a wet winter and a cold winter and a long winter, then people may run out of their stocks and they may be looking to buy some more. We get a good rate for it. Right, let's get that gate closed. Right. Let's start off in the corner, I suppose. Get this front broken down, ready to go. Right. Let's have a look at these rear ones then. Foot on the brake. Probably a little bit close to the hedge there. We don't want all those nettles either, so let's just come in a little bit. Some deer running through the hedgerows there. Right, they're down. Fire them up. Front mower fired up. Let's drop that down. And let's go. Okay. All looking good. Well, quite a lot of dust coming up. It's also been a dry little while. It's probably all the pollen and everything coming from the grasses. Yeah, we got quite a sizable field here, so take it steady. Oh yeah, we get all this cut, baled. Oh, come on! She's struggling in this corner a little bit. Oh, have I broken the tractor? She's struggling. Maybe we need to. Maybe she hasn't got quite the grunt. We've obviously we've got this double mower on the rear. I think that might be a little bit too much for this tractor. Previously, she had a single mower on the back. So Yeah, maybe we need to swap out for the New Holland and get the New Holland out here. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to put any more strain on this than I have to. Right, that's okay. Let's get that one shut down. Right, let's unhitch the front. Let's get the rear raised. It's fairly dry down here, so right. This baler's now being relegated to sorry, this tractor's now being relegated to the baler. Yeah, that's obviously just a little bit too much for it. Maybe she needs a service. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, no problems. We'll swap it over with the New Holland. We know that's bit beefier. I regret my decision to close the gate now. Right. Oh yeah, this tractor's having problems full stop, I think. Not good if I've got to go back to Cliff and say, no, it's problems with your tractor, mate. I didn't break it, honest. Honest, Gov. Right. I'll park it in the silage bay for now. And we'll sort that out later. Anyway, so let's get this New Holland fired up. Let's... Right. Trying to break this one there. These things happen. But this one should be more than a match for the requirements. Nice and gently. Don't want to prang it on when these gate posts are quite tight. Well, we started the job and... Right. Fingers crossed. Oh, come on. Stuck. No, it's good. Right, let's go and get these mowers and continue on with our job. Should pick the rear ones up first. Easy does it. Right, there's the rear on. Gotta try and judge the front there. Probably about there. Bit further forward. Perfect. Right, all plugged in. Let's get that. Right, Sorry, look at the controls. Right, there we go. We have all mowers on, and hopefully... Oh yes. Much better. Yeah. That little fence is not in a happy place, I don't think. Probably needs a service, and he struggled to get up that hill. So, and it's not a big hill. It's just a mild incline. So yeah, that's probably not in a good shape. I don't know what's gone on there. Don't go too close to the corners, just in case there's any stones or twigs or any sort of junk that's been dragged in off the hedgerow or in the other fields. So yeah, this is a sizable field, isn't it? We should get a good cut off here. And we've got that field over the hedge there, which is another decent sized field. So yeah. Can you imagine doing this? I'm just thinking, we've got our little Massey with the finger blade mower. Can you imagine? It's going to take an entire day to do this field in that, isn't it? Maybe more. It's maybe not a feasible way of doing it. Might just have to rent this off, this equipment off Cliff every time we need to do these things. Right. Let's just... What should we do? Let's just cut in, actually. I was going to go clever and lift it all up and go around, but now we'll just cut in. We'll do the lazy thing. Right. One of the worries when you're doing things like this is there's lots of deer on this farm. Are there any fawns hiding in this long grass? It's a worry. It's a worry. Very often, you know, you always keep an eye out for any flat spots where deer have been lying, or if you're in the field, look for the hedgerows, see if there's any mama deer looking out to see, you know, what's happened to their young. But yeah, unfortunately, it's a sad truth. Some young fawns do get caught up in the mowers. You just can't see them. They're so well camouflaged, and you know, farmers don't want it. Obviously, the fawn doesn't want it. But it's one of those sad realities. Life can be harsh at times. This New Holland is doing an absolute number on this. Absolutely fantastic. Should be through this in no time. Right, I wasn't gonna just round that corner because we'd missed bits, a tiny bit, but let's try and straighten this out a little bit. So this is what we got a lot of coming up in the next few months. Cutting grass, and either for silage or for hay in a month or two. Yeah, we're coming up to the end of April, so May tomorrow. And with May, well, you may be able to get a cheeky early cut in May, but it's usually probably June to be safe. Oh, I've gone off piste. Oh, it's going to look lovely. So I was having a word with Cliff, and obviously he's coming not to the twilight of his years, but he's not as keen or as active to that's wrong. He's not able to do it as much as he has been previously, put it that way. Age gets the better of us sometimes, so he can still do some tracked work, although he gets, he's uncomfortable after an hour or two. So only minor stuff he can do, cutting the hedges, that kind of thing. But one of the things he's got, he hasn't got them on his farm at the moment, but he's got cattle, and they're currently on a neighbouring farm because he hasn't got that much grassland, and he's wanting to keep his for silage and other fodder. So they've been grazing sort of on a rented land. But when they come back, oh, I'm missing a bit. He's asked if we would look after them. Obviously, that may give us a bit of a benefit. Not only will that build that relationship up, obviously we'll get to get some experience with the cows. We'll be able to run his cattle production, and maybe able to get some start that way ourselves by taking some of his herd at a later point, some of the young. And it also means that we've got the good relationship between his farm and our farm, and our small holding, and we can, like we are at the moment, use some of his equipment, so we don't have to fork out for these expensive tractors, expensive implements. What we can do, we will do of ourselves. So obviously I can't be solely reliant on borrowing things. It's never going to work long term. But it allows us to manage these large fields effectively. Do we still go round and round, or we start to go up and down? That's what I'm wondering. Well, let's get down to the bottom here, then we'll probably start going back and forth. It's always the great conundrum, isn't it? Up and down, left or right, round and round. Which is the best way to sort the field out? Right, here we go. Last stripe, hopefully, unless this is slightly oddly shaped and we don't get it all in one. I'm hopeful that we will. We may miss a little bit. Yeah, we're missing a little bit. Okay. Oh, worst scenario of all. I've missed a bit on both sides. Disaster. Right, okay. Let's just come through here with the mowers, and then we'll just get that last bit. And there we go. That hasn't taken us hardly any time at all, which is grand. yeah, we'll definitely think about how we're going to do our fields in the future. They're all sorted. There we go. Let that wind down. Bring it up. That's all put away. Nice, right. Good job. It's not as dense as I thought it would be. You know, we'll get plenty of bales off it, don't get me wrong, but I thought it was going to be a bit thicker than this, but there we go. Right, let's go and get the gate. It's not too bad. I'm going to get the rower now, get it all up into... Oh, that's annoying. A couple of tufts there, but oh well, never mind. Can't be helped. Let's yeah, take these back to Cliff. Ooh. Are we going to get the other field cut? Go through. Should we get both done at the same time? It is still early season. It's not May yet. If the grass gets away growing, well, if we got the equipment out here, it makes sense to get them both done, doesn't it? Oh. Just got the wheel rubbing on the gate post there. Okay, I'm going to have to go this way. And spin around to go down that way, if that makes sense. It's too tight a turn. Don't hit anything. It's not my equipment. Right, let's be a 3-point turn by the looks of it. That's okay. Just don't want to damage my barns. I don't want to damage any equipment. Can't afford to. There's the simple truth of matters. Right, here we go. So yeah, this is quite a tight little track down here, isn't it? There we go. Right, we'll leave the third field. That can be left for hay. I'll say that should probably be enough hay for our requirements this year. Any excess obviously would sell. And I like the gate, how that's been set out, so we don't need to really close it. We can just leave it open. Alright, let's get those on. Warm that mower up. Get that down. Unhook that. Let those drop. Let them warm up. Right. Yeah, this is a smaller field, this one. So we'll get this one. You wait, there's probably a gap in the hedge I hadn't noticed. Don't get too close to the hedgerow. I'm actually I might just leave that out and just straight line this. Might come back to that bit. Yeah, this is I think this is one of the fields that we were potentially gonna cut this year, and we'll plough it come autumn, and we'll get this one planted with a crop, whether it be wheat or something else. Because this will be apart from the entrances for the. These are a little bit niggly, aren't they? It's the first time I've really been down to the bottom of this field, so we can take a proper look. Is that a track down there, or is that? Hang on. Let's just. Shouldn't really get out with the mowers going, but. Is that a stream? Yeah, it's wet. It's like a ditch. Okay. So it's probably got good drainage down the bottom of this field then. It's obviously usually quite wet. Obviously we've got the telegraph poles in the middle of it. Yeah, it's a little ditch stroke stream. Okay, let's put these little corner bits which we're kind of just going to lose, aren't we? Don't get too close to the... oh, there's a track there. Okay. Yeah, the field openings are the only issue. See that little field in there? That's fine. We'll cut that with our mower. We don't have to go to the expense of hiring cliff stuff. This one's probably a little bit big, same as the other one for our little mower. But yeah, if we turn this into a wheat field or whatever we want to plant next planting season, autumn, we'll find. Okay, there's a... okay, so that's the track which goes down to that. Okay, so we can bring the combine down there. That's not a problem. So this, the little entrance we came in, that's probably going to be a little bit too tight for a combine. So... nice. See our two little beehives by the pond there? Right. Careful not to destroy my fence. Cut in it a bit awkwardly like that. There we go. Might have a tuft of grass left there, but that's okay. So yeah, this one's going to be quite a quick cut, this one. So I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, I'm really mulling over, going back to what I was saying earlier, really mulling over Cliff's offer to manage his cows. I think that'll be great. It'll bring, obviously it'll bring some money, regular money in as well. It will mean I'll have to hop over there every day, a couple of times. But yeah, it should be good. Let's say regular money as well. Can't be bad. Okay, coming to the end now. Is that a bit I've missed up there? Just gone around the telegraph pole. Yeah, there's a tiny strip I've missed, so... let's get the rear ones up. We don't need them for the moment. We'll just use the front mower to finish this a little bit off. And there's the second one done. Yeah, much quicker this time. Alright, let them spill down. Absolutely filthy. I think there's an exit over here, can't we? Rather than going down that tight little narrow track, we can come down here, which will bring us out in front of the farm. Yeah, nice big track here. Yeah, this is the route we'll do. Good stuff. Right, I'm going to take this back now to Cliff's, and then I'll see if we can get the line. Ooh, bloody deer jumping straight out of the edge. Almost had it then. Almost had venison burgers for tea. Another one over there. You gotta be careful. If you ever see a deer on the side of the road or jumping out, always come prepared to stop, because there's never one on its own. Well, that's not true, but usually there's more than one. Put it that way. Right. This is gonna be a bit awkward because I've got a really long nose. Can I actually see out? Oh yeah, I can. Alright, nothing coming. As soon as I pull out, I'll have a car right up my backside, you watch. No, we're okay. We've got a truck coming up behind me though. Faster! He's gaining. He can't go past me. We're turning off here just after the windmill anyway. So yeah, indicate early, let him know. Good stuff. Yeah, well, I think that's probably... We'll get loaded up with the liner, and I'm not sure what the time is. It's going to be coming into late afternoon, so it might be time to go and check the animals, and then call it a day. Is Cliff around? Yeah, it may not be. Right, I guess I'll just pop these in this shed here then. Okay, it's a beautiful evening. It's just coming up to 4 PM actually. It's we've made some good progress today. So what I'll do, coming there a little bit bouncy. I'll probably just check on everything. Let's just check on these as we're here. Good to see how things are going. We've obviously got the windrower. I always call it a liner. That's what they call it around where I live. Everyone refers to them as liners, but yeah, windrowers. Strawberries looking good. Need to get them moved. More strawberries looking good. No tomatoes or lettuce yet. The bees, and they've got some honey ready to go, which is nice to see. Quick look on the animals, I suppose. Let's just drive round, check on the sheep, check on the horses, check on the chooks. Make sure everything is okay. And then I'll do a couple hours this evening getting those fields all rode up. Whether or not... I probably won't record that. You've seen it enough recently, so... Alright, horsies. They're looking good. We need some hay for them, really. I think we've used up all our hay. Oh, it's probably in the hay barn, isn't it? I don't think we have. No, they've got plenty. That's good. There's our little sheep. Oh, they've cleared an area on the field, which is interesting. They obviously don't like the rough stuff on the edges. Plenty of water, which is nice to see. Ah, there's the little top. Bless him. They could use, well, use a bit of hay as well, but they look good, don't they? Nothing in distress, which is lovely to see. And finally, we got the chooks, which, well, they're crazy as anything anyway. So, yeah. That's a lovely scene, isn't it, eh? Hot air balloon going up. Yeah, there's the chooks. Got some eggs there, ready to go. Chooks look okay. We got some food. We could get some more in a bit. It's not urgent, but it'll be. It's on the. It needs to be on the list to get done reasonably soon. Actually, it's just take it down the track. Ooh, bumpy, bumpy. Yeah, that's all growing nicely. Obviously, we'll get this field back into production. Well, I wonder, do we grass this and have that as a grass meadow? And turn these two big fields into arable? There's a thing to think about. Get the blades out. Right. It's going to be a long time doing this, so yeah, we'll just get it started and then yeah, get a couple hours done this evening, and hopefully when we do the next vlog, they'll all be done, ready for baling, or maybe I've done the baling as well, and we'll just get it wrapped and then collected, and oh yeah, I didn't say, did I? This Cliff's buying this silage off us, so that is the beauty of it, and that goes hand in hand with his offer for us to be his livestock manager for his cattle. So yeah, what I don't want to do is it to distract from us being able to develop our farm. But in the early days, the first couple of years maybe, it's probably going to be very helpful to have that regular income coming in. That's doing a grand job, this, isn't it? Kinds of also helps us identify the kind of equipment we need to save up for. So this windrow is good, whether or not it's really designed for smaller fields and meadows than this, but it does a nice tidy job, doesn't it? As I say, oh, gate's open. Let's get that shut. Right, well, that closed. Lovely old wooden gates. You don't want to get them damaged. I say lovely old, they're not that old at all, but they are expensive. You don't want to damage them. Good, well, I'm sure you've seen enough of this in recent days, so I'll leave it here. Thanks ever so much for watching. When you come back, hopefully I've got the majority of this done, if not all of it, and then we'll look to either get the bales baled and wrapped, or maybe I've already done that, depending on if the weather starts to turn and we need to get it in quick. Then yeah, I'll probably just get that done. I won't have time to record, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we will. But for now, as we're driving around the field, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.